Hello there.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good. How you feeling in this hot weather?
Doubly warm as a result of this baby, but pretty good for
When are
overall.
when are you due again?
I'm due in November.
Okay, that's the same time my next grandchild arrives.
Oh, really? What,
Yeah,
around what, early
the
November?
early November. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Oh, that's fun. I'm hoping for Halloween though. I'm hoping
Ah.
just a little earlier. And then will this be your third
Nope. Just a
grandchild?
second. Second.
Second. That's right. You had another one. I remember.
Yeah. So. Oh.
Hi, how are you?
Well, how are you doing?
Good. Really? Oh, somebody was coming up. They actually was a wait list. They called to say, "Are you coming?" Yes. Yeah. So we're at some time on the wait list. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, they called me. I was like, if it's still happening, they're like, yeah, we just called like there's 5.
To confirm. Yeah. Okay. So somebody must have grabbed it at the last minute.
Yes, we believe.
Oh, right.
It's nice you don't have the basketball court going in the background.
What's that?
You don't have the basketball court going in the background. It's nice.
Yeah. It's like old times. Right now it's mostly the squash court, but no one's playing basketball right now, so
That's great. Quiet.
yeah, it's a little eerie, right? Like where is everybody?
It's a haunted house.
Haunted house situation, yeah. It is eerie though when we go through where there's usually people, there's nobody now. So that is a little bit odd. And then even in the bathrooms, it's like creaky. And like I'm the only one here. Ghosts.
Expecting to be swarmed by zombies.
Yeah. Or ghosts. All right. All right. How is everyone? Good? Any requests in general?
Core action.
Core? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I'm actually going to also throw in a little bit of back strengtheners too. Yeah, that's been kind of helpful. I can't demonstrate that one, so I'm just going to verbally talk through it. All right, perfect, well, exactly. So let's go ahead and come all the way onto your back. So build a basketball has started. Right at hand. Perfect. So wherever you are, you can close your eyes. Start to center yourself here. So have the sense of groundedness right underneath you. I think it was last week. Last week I was just talking about as you breathe, really feeling your back body. Because we always think about flaring out to the sides, the front body, and we tend to forget about our backs. For your whole torso is basically a cylinder. So have the sense of inhale, expansion, exhale, release. Taking small steps of breath here. Just generating bring your palms together, start to rub your palms together, so creating a little bit of heat here. And then when you've created that heat, this next exhale, lightly place them onto your eyes. Especially good if you're going to return to work or going to return to staring at a computer screen, even reading. It's nice to be able to release here. And then this next time, keep your eyes closed, but bring your palms apart, and then draw your palms together and create one more little heat here, creating a little bit of energy between your palms. And then this time, as you exhale, place them onto your heart center. And just as gently, release your arms out to the side, but keep your eyes still closed. Have your palms face up and about 45 degrees away from your body. Now, as you exhale, flip your right palm down over towards the left. And then inhale, you're going to come right back center and flip your left palm down over to the right. And then come back center. Yeah. So just make sure that you're not speeding through this. So you've got time to kind of open up right into the neck and shoulders. Don't let the simplicity of this fool you, because it's got a lot of benefit to just the shoulders and the neck. And just as gently as you come back center, bigger, you're going to bring your right arm underneath your left and just give them a little squeeze and just move a little bit side to side. Lifting one shoulder, then the other shoulder right off the floor. And then just as gently reopen your arms and then bring your left arm underneath the right. Either give yourselves a big hug once again. Garvasana if you want, just kind of open up. Okay, and then just as slowly come right back, center here. And then inhale, you're just going to reach your arms all the way up overhead. Maybe the backs of your hands land overhead, and then exhale, gently release right back down. So just kind of start to stretch out right into the back side of your body. So next time the arms lift up overhead, just keep them there. And you're going to bring your right ankle over your left ankle. And then maybe take hold of your right wrist and then side bend towards the left. Yeah, there we go. You can move your legs a couple of inches over towards the left. Well, just kind of open up into the right side of your body. Then slowly as you come back center, just switch directions. Slowly as you come back center here, release your arms, bring your hands onto your hips and set your feet down onto the floor. So bend your knee. Yeah, and then just as you exhale, press your low back down to the floor, and then inhale, bring your low back into a neutral position, and then just continue to press down and up. Yeah, so the effort should be fairly minimal. And then as you exhale, bring your spine back into a neutral position. And this time, this next inhale, lift your right foot, hover an inch or two off the floor. So try to keep your hips as stable as possible. Yep, that's it. And then exhale, release your right foot right back down. And then left leg hovers, so keep your hips down. And then just continue to alternate right here. So what you're doing here is you're trying to get really deep into the core muscles, which is why you won't feel things initially. You might not feel things initially. You feel it immediately, pretty. You'd be immediately connected to your core here. Nice. And then from here, yeah, this time, hover your right toes an inch or two off the floor, and then slide your right foot towards the front ears. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so keep your left foot onto the floor for now. And then slowly, it's a little bit more hip flexor strengthener. You're gonna lift your right leg up about knee level, and then exhale, hover an inch or two off the floor. Keep your right leg quite straight, and then inhale, lift. So in line with the knee, and then exhale, lower down. So keep your hips down. Okay, continue to use the deep core. There we go. That's it. And if it kind of makes you shake, that's okay. That means the muscles are working for you. Okay, and then as you exhale, set your right foot down, and then your left leg, same thing, hover. Really engage through the core. Keep your hips level, and then your left leg lifts up. In line with the knee, awesome. That's it. And then exhale, lower. And then this next time, just draw both knees to your chest. Move them a little bit side to side, kind of opening up into the backs of your legs, sciatica nerves, yeah. And not quite down a little bit. So from here, come back center. We're going to do middle core right now. So keep your shoulder blades onto the floor. Keep your legs into a tabletop. Okay, so knees right above your hips. And then now as you exhale, push your right leg out to hover an inch or two off the floor without letting yourself wobble. Inhale, come back center, and then exhale, switch. Perfect, that's it. Good. So stay with this awareness, yeah? And now if you want your upper abdominals to engage a little bit more, bring your hands behind your head and raise your shoulder blades an inch or two off the floor. Okay, so your chin will come towards your chest. That's it. So not quite doing anything yet. Yeah, there we go. Just tremble. Okay, and then from here, feel free to add the yoga bicycles. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. And then gently come back center and then switch.
So again, the hips stay level. Because a lot of times we tend to kind of let the momentum take over, and you want to find the stability. And then just as slowly as you come back center, you're going to release your head right back down onto the floor. This time, bring your hands right next to you. So keep your palms flipped down and shoulder blades down onto the floor. That's it. So secure your shoulder blades onto the floor. Bring your legs back up into a tabletop. And then from here, you're going to do the tick-tock. So bring your knees over towards the right. Pause, but keep your left shoulder blade on the floor. So if the left shoulder blade lifts up, you've gone too far. And then switch. So your knees aren't really going to touch the ground. It's going to kind of hover. Yeah, and then just continue here. And those of you, those of you who want a little bit more of a challenge, extend your feet up towards the ceiling. And that is going to be a little bit more of a challenge here because it's physics, right? That's it. So now your low back is opening, but your oblique muscles are also really taking over. Huge fan of oblique muscles helping you out. Sometimes they don't do enough. And then slowly as you come back center, good. Keep your feet up towards the ceiling. Just open up into the hamstrings as you exhale. Bring your knees to your chest. Inhale, reach your feet all the way up. And then exhale, pull your knees to your chest. That's it. Yeah. And then just continue here. I'm just going to open up a little bit more into the hips. So as you bend your knees, one hand on each knee, start to circle your knees away from each other and then towards each other, just releasing through your hips. Really nice. Good, and then reverse it. Yeah. And here, as you bring your knees in, let's come into Navasana boat pose. So as you roll up, do the modified version, and I'm talking through the more challenging version. So you're going to tip your hips back, because a lot of times with this pose, there's a tendency for tucking the tailbone, and then this happens. So you just want to tip your hips back, and then hands can come behind your thighs, or cover your toes and your toes off the floor. Or you can extend all the way up. Oh, do that. And or you can reach your arms out too. That's it. So make sure you're not holding your breath. Yeah, there we go. It's a lot of core, it's a lot of actually back muscles here. So this is kind of getting you more warmed up for that. And then as you exhale, slowly lower right back down. Okay. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna just do it one more time. I'm gonna give you an option of doing a little twist. Again, it's okay to rest your toes on the floor. Wide across collarbones, if you want, whatever leg variation that makes you feel comfortable. Reach fingertips forward, fingertips towards the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fingertips towards the left. Inhale, lift. And then just continue to go side to side. Yeah, or stay still. Yeah. Yeah, one more over to the right. And then one more over to the left. Perfect. And then gently release. Cross your ankles, roll over your shins, and just come on to hands and knees. So wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, chin up, chest up. Widen across your collarbones. Exhale, chin towards chest. Open right in between the shoulder blades. Release. Inhale, chin up, chest up. So coming into the most low part of your spine. So you're just basically waking up the spine. One of the nice things about yoga is it makes your spine move in all these different directions. And then gradually from here, if you want to start to move a little bit bigger, go ahead as you exhale, you can drop back into more child's pose, and then inhale, chin up, chest up, and then exhale back. You can do more circular like motion here too. So with your torso, you're going to do this circle. Exactly. And then from here, those of you who are starting to really feel warmed up and you want to add in this back bend, feel free to go ahead and come into your back bend. And your elbows and chest up, open up as far as you can go. Go ahead. And then exhale, slide back. So it's kind of like a little wave-like motion. Just make sure that the shoulder blades stay down. Good. And then from here, whenever you feel ready, we'll tuck your toes and come into your down dog. Yeah, shoot out your heels, shake out your head, but don't get too comfy on down dog because eventually we're going to come face down again. Great. Let your fingertips really spread apart. And just remember, you can move down, even in down dog. Anything to kind of release through the hips and the backs of your legs. We'll just do for about 2 more. Then slowly, when you're ready, you're going to come forward into plank and then slowly release all the way down to plank, into your bellies. And then you're going to stack your hands directly on top of one another, forehead on top of the stacked hands, and wiggle your hips free. Good. Curl your heels to your seat, just move a little bit side to side. Okay. Now from here, you're going to extend your legs all the way out. This is where I'm going to start to kind of explain a little bit more. Reach your arms all the way forward, okay? And then your thumbs are going to rotate upward. That's it. Now drop your shoulder blades down. Because what happens is your upper traps tend to engage, overly engage. And so I'm going to ask you to think a little bit more lower traps here. So you can keep your feet down to the floor and now lift your upper body up. Keep your shoulder blades dropped down. And can you engage a little bit more towards the mid-back muscles? And then exhale, gently release right back. Yeah, try not to hold your breath. Inhale your over. Yeah, thumbs up, drop your shoulders in towards the arm socket. And then gently release right back down. Okay. Next one, we're going to hold it just a little bit longer. Inhale, let drop shoulders down. Squeeze into the lat muscles. Squeeze into the lower traps. Awesome. And then exhale, gently lower right back down. Perfect. We're going to come back into child's pose, but I'm going to remind you of this about 4 more poses. inform our process. Good. And then slowly, whenever you feel ready, you can slowly start to make your way back up onto your feet. And then feet are going to be hip width and parallel, knees soft, and just coming into your forward fold. Just want to make sure you can see me, Bill. There we go. So even here, as the hands come above or below the knees, inhale, you're going to extend through the spine. Let your back muscles engage, so your shoulder blades are coming towards each other. And then exhale, release right back down. Perfect. Knees are still soft, yeah? And then long inhale, straight spine, squeeze your arms out and up. Little bit of a back bend. Palms come together and trace them in line. Reach your arms all the way out and out. Take hold of your right wrist, side bend towards the left. And now you're going to come right back up. Take hold of your left wrist, side bend towards the right. Long inhale, lifts you up, make a fist, place a fist on your sacrum, elbows in, lift your chest up, and then gently release through the upper body here. Yeah, really good. Okay, and then just slowly you're going to come right back up. Inhale, shoulders up, exhale, roll back. So we're going to start a little bit more parallel here. So coming into warrior one, and running into your right foot, step back with your left. Left foot to a 45-degree angle, through the front knee, and then you're going to reach your arms up. Okay, now if you feel that the shoulders are kind of starting to draw up or tense up, bring your arms apart a little bit more, like the size of those exercise balls, right? So about that width. Now, same thing. Drop the shoulder blades down, engage into the back muscles. Okay. Keep this engagement as you exhale, hinge your upper body forward, fingertips slide back. The shoulders never creep up. Inhale, lift right back up, engage into your back muscles, and then exhale. You're only hinging a couple of inches, really not that much. And then exhale, hinge and just pause right here. Opening out, then through your front knee. Good. Okay, now this next time, inhale as you come right back up, lift your back heel up and step both feet hip width and parallel. Release your arms, inhale, shoulders up, exhale, roll them back. You're going to grab down into your left foot and step back with your right. So the distance doesn't have to be too much. Bend your front knee, reach your arms out. Shoulders down. And remember, you know that you're already automatically engaging through the front foot and up back. Yeah. And then same sense as you exhale, hinge, reach fingertips back. Inhale on your left, and then exhale. One more time. In, and then as you exhale. Yeah. So as you pause here. Think about Shalabhasana locust pose. So you were kind of doing it on face down on your belly. Same sort of engagement, yeah? So slow inhalation lifts you right back up. And then exhale, step both feet hip width and parallel. Inhale and shoulders up. Good. And then exhale, roll back. Just going to open up the back muscles just a little bit. So you're going to grab down into your right foot. Switching sides so I can see you. And then step your left foot back. Open up into warrior two. Now, so again, with warrior two, it doesn't have to be perfectly squared. It can be slightly tilted. And then now, right arm underneath the left, either give yourselves a big hug or come into full Garudasana. And you're going to kind of move a little bit side to side, reopen everything that we've been working. Yeah. And then from here, as you exhale, hinge slightly towards the right, towards your right knee. This is as far as I'm going to go, but if you want to go a little further, definitely feel free. Lower inhale lifts you up, unravel your arms, and reverse. Top arm reaches all the way up, lengthen. Keep your shoulder blades dropped down. And slow inhalation lifts you right back up. Lift your right toes up, turn and off 10 toes towards the long edge of your mat. And you're just gonna kind of move your hips a little bit side to side. And my back kind of goes there. And then slowly, as you come back, center returns up. Exhale, hinge all the way forward. Since we don't have blocks, you can keep your hands right above your knees if you don't want to hinge all the way forward. Yeah, there we go. And you can always bend one knee and then the other, just opening up into the thighs a little bit more. And then hands right above your knees. Inhale lifts you right back up and open. Okay, so now you're just going to switch. So all you're going to do is just lift your left toes up. Start with your left hip as you turn towards the back of your mat. And then just come into your warrior two on the side. Good. There we go. Okay. And even here, be careful that you're not over engaging right into the upper troughs. These are junk drawers. You always want to get right in there. So release them and then bring your left arm underneath the right, either your hug or Tadasana. Any little movements of hand, just release through the shoulders. And then slowly, whenever you're ready, feel free to hinge forward, slide in here. So your elbows are going to draw away from your chest slightly, just kind of reopen here. So think of kind of more diagonal direction rather than straight forward. Just as gently as you come right back up, unravel, and reverse. Top arm comes up. Okay, and then just as gently as you come right back up, again, lift your left toes up, turn towards the long edge of your mat. This time, heel toe your heels in, toes out, bend your knees, sink your seat down towards knee level, keep the tailbone really heavy as you move side to side. Yeah, exactly. So feel free to make little movements. Another one, this one's kind of funny, but you're gonna draw your shoulders all the way towards your ears, and then push them away, and then exhale, drop them. And this is the only time I'm really gonna say draw your shoulders towards your ears. So feel free to enjoy that. There we go. Yeah, and then just as slowly come right back up. Okay. So everything's kind of a little bit more open. You'll step towards your top of the mat once again. So feet are going to be left parallel. Right on into your right foot and step back with your left. Just a little warning, we are going to come into warrior three, but so if you need something stable, go ahead and set yourself up next to one. Bend through the front knee, hands on your hips. This first one, again, kind of what we did, I think it was last week. Bend your back knee and then straighten your back leg as you move your upper butt forward. Inhale, bend. Don't worry about drawing your knee all the way to the ground. That really doesn't matter. What really matters is where the action is coming from. All right, this next time, I just want to focus a little bit more on your back As you hinge, again, reach your arms forward, drop your shoulder blades down, engage into the back muscles. Okay? Now from here, maybe hover your toes into your four or into your full warrior three. Core, I know, it's already going to be engaged. So what happens if your back muscles also engaged? Awesome. Yeah, so all 5 toes face the ground. Good. Gotta go, that's it. And then reach. And then just slowly come right back up. Step both feet wet parallel. Yeah. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale back. And we're going to do that same thing side 2. Okay. You're going to go into your left foot. Step back. Right. If you want to step back further than how I'm demonstrating, definitely go ahead and do so. Okay, so hands can be on hips, exhale, bend. Inhale, hinge upper body forward. And so small little movement just to kind of get this strength going here. And it should be nice and light on the knees. Okay. And then this next time, you can keep your toes on the floor. Absolutely fine. And then hinge upper body forward, maybe reach your arms forward, thumbs up, shoulder blades down, and then maybe lift up. Maybe reach forward. Get right into the back, just like you did when you were face down. And then as you exhale, slowly step both feet left and parallel. Inhale, shoulders up. Really nice. Now from here, you're going to grab down into your feet. So just one more balance pose. Coming into tree pose, but again, think a little bit more about your back muscles. So you're going to grab down into your right foot, left sole of your foot comes out to the ankle shin or right above the knee. Bring your palms together. So again, tree trunk, right? So your core is in, your obliques should be in. Think a little bit more about your back muscles inside. So as your arms lift, if you're choosing that option, engage into the lower traps, not the upper. Get right into the back muscles. Yeah, and then your whole core is now involved. And then bring your palms together, kneecap forward, and set both feet hip width and parallel. Perfect. Got 2 seconds. So that's the second side. You're going to grind down into your left foot. Right sole of your foot comes onto the ankle shin right above the knee. Bring the palms together, and then just as slowly. Yep. And don't worry about wallowing. Trees sway, right? So, same thing. And then slowly bring your palms together. And set both feet right back down. Inhale, shoulders up. And then good. Okay, so one last thing using the engagement of your back muscle. So we'll come into dolphin pose here. So inhale, you're going to return all the way out and up. And release here. As you exhale, hinge forward. Hands above the knees in halfway. Exhale forward. So those of you who want, feel free to take your time to go into a flow or go into your down dog, whatever that feels the best to. Or just good old child pose. And then as you exhale, come back up onto all fours, onto hands and knees. Okay. So here, you're gonna come onto your forearms. And I'll give you a few options too. Okay, so once you're here, this is my favorite measurement. You're gonna cross your arms, take hold of opposite biceps, and then bring your arms out in front of you once again. So now it's parallel. So here, it's very much important to really engage into the back muscles and drop your shoulder blades down, because the minute you don't, what happens is your elbows splay out and your shoulders are not as protected anymore, so there's a tendency to kind of sink. So really draw them in. Imagine that there's something in the middle and you're pulling your arms inwards a little bit too. Okay? So from here, draw your shoulders down, just like what you did face down earlier. You're engaging those same muscles. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Okay, this first one, press down into your forearms. You got shoulder blades in here. There you go. Yeah, keep breathing. And those of you who want, you can start to walk your toes a little closer towards your face. This depends on your hamstrings. Your hamstrings, if they're rebellious, they're going to tell you to stop, and that's definitely okay. Definitely stop. Okay. And then as you exhale, set your knees right back down and just slide back into your child's pose. Did it feel a little bit more steady? Your back engagement. Okay, so from here, I'm going to just do a little bit more core as a result too. So you're going to come right back onto your forearms. Squeeze them in. Okay, so you're going to come into forearm plank and then go into dolphin. So extend one leg at a time and then pause right here. Yeah, you're feeling that from awesome. Good, and then as you exhale, start to draw your toes towards your face as you slowly release your foot. Yeah, and then from here, exactly, Richard. If you want, you can start to lift one leg up and then switch. The entire core is involved now. Back, sides, fronts. Yes. And then as you exhale, slowly release and set your knees down and just settle back into child's pose. Everyone still good? Very good. You're pro at this one. And then from here, you're going to walk your hands over towards the right and then just pause right there and just open up right into the entire side body. Yeah, there we go. And then walk your hands over towards the other direction. And breathe. And slowly as you come back center, we'll just kind of flip it up. Bring your palms together, elbows in towards the center of your head, bend your elbows and let your fingertips reach towards the ceiling or towards the seat. Yeah. And slowly extend your arms all the way up. And we'll just thread a needle. Just kind of reopen right into the shoulder blade. So coming onto hands and knees, reach your right arm all the way up. And then as you exhale, your right arm is going to come behind the left. So the shoulder inside of the head down onto the floor. You can keep your left palm next to your face or reach it towards the top of the mat. Good. And just as slowly as you bring your left palm next to your face, reach your right arm all the way up. Exhale, release right back down, and then left arm reaches up, and then slide it behind the right. Same thing. Yeah, coming into the knee on this. Perfect. Just as slowly, right palm next to your face, left arm reaches up. Exhale, when you settle right back down, hips stay right above your knees. Anandasana, so much effort goes. Walk your fingertips forward, forehead or chin chest onto the ground. And breathe here. Yeah. So again, stretching out into the back. And then one last time, slide your hips back into your child's pose. Just again, opening up, stretching out into lower back muscles here. Eventually, whenever you feel ready, we'll start to roll right back onto your back. So hug your knees in towards your chest, give a little squeeze, and move a little bit side to side. Good. All the way into the back, squeeze to your chest. Just gonna make sure you're opening up into the hips. Set your feet down onto the floor. Right ankle comes right above your left knee. And just kind of move a little bit side to side. Yeah, releasing through the hips. Okay, when you're ready, yeah, come into a twist here. So majority of you will bring your knees towards the side window. Or side mirror. So you have your right ankle over your left, legs to the left. Gently as you come right back, center, bang, set both feet down, left ankle right above your right knee. A little bit side to side. And then eventually whenever you feel ready, feel free to come into that twist. And whatever leg variation that feels the best to you. And slowly come right back center. Okay, so you're gonna set both feet down onto the floor. And then into bridge pose here. So hands can be right by your side. Lift your hips up. Press down into the triceps. Press down into the tops of your shoulders. Good. Your feet will be about hip length and parallel. Unless you have low back sensitivity, then you can go the feet all a little bit further. But make sure that there's still a sense of ease of breath. And then as you exhale, slowly release right back down. Just feel your whole sacrum kind of spread on the floor. Yeah. Perfect. And you can start to kind of windshield wiper your knees side to side. Release them. Slowly, when you come back center, this time bring just your right knee towards your chest and start to circle your right leg. Bottom leg can stretch out, or bottom foot can stay on the floor, whatever that feels the best to you. Yeah, and then let's come into more of a half happy baby with your left leg. So left hand to the instep or the outside of your foot, or left hand, right hand right underneath your knee. Yeah. A little half happy baby, exactly. You got it, Bill. That's it. Yeah, this causes any strain on your shoulders or your neck. Feel free, if you are push at home, feel free to bring something right underneath your head. And then just as gently, whenever you're ready, set your right foot down and then left knee towards your chest. Start to circle your left leg. And then as you're ready, bring it into half happy baby. you. Come back center. Come into full happy baby. Hands separately outside your feet. Yeah, and hopefully it feels a little bit easier on the hips now. Now that you kind of got a little bit more warmed up here. Move a little bit to that side. If there's any other pose that your body still needs you to do, feel free to go into that. Otherwise, go straight into your Shavasana. Start to move the toes of fingers. You can reach your arms all the way up over. And you're ready, bring your knees to your chest and just move a little bit side. Into a good position and then slowly lift right back up. Chin towards your chest and bring your right ear next to your right shoulder. You can bring your right hand to your right foot. Left arm or the you're ready, drop your chin towards your right armpit and that direction. Right hand on top of your head. Right arm here next to left shoulder. Left hand is gonna come right underneath the left side of your head. Right arm starts to or any sort of. Toward your left arm and then bring your left hand on top of your head. Right arm back if you want. Yeah. Slowly here, release your hands out your knees, chin towards chest, open right between the shoulder blades. Inhale, chin up, chest up. Exhale, chin towards chest. Chin up, chest. This next time, inhale, reach your arms good enough. Palms come together. Let's take a deep inhale. Deep exhale out. Good job, gratitude. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Awesome work.
Great. Thank you. Forward.